Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Hey. I'm saying hello, 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 but lo. I'll put that TikTok video that I saw about lo nyagalo, but hey, I am still standing.
Lo nyaka lo cishe wangiginqa phansi.
So I just wanted to do a prep for 2024 video with you guys because I refuse to be on that list. You know that list? Hey, I refuse to be on that list of the strongest soldiers in 2024. I kid you not, I cannot. So I came up with a bit of, how can I put it? I wrote things down that I want to practice in 2024 to combat those things that I think will make me to be the strongest soldier I can in 2024. I think I've been the strongest soldier for the last 3 years. Briga, go. I cannot anymore. I cannot take it anymore. So now it's before 2020. Today is what? The 17th of December. I kid you not, I am planning on not having, I know maybe some things are beyond my control, but the ones that are on my control, I want to do my best. I don't want to be the strongest soldier. Really. So, of course, the number one thing that I want to do, which I'll start now, or I have already started in this 2023, is to being God-centered, everything. So before I do anything, I have to consult with God. Like I'll be in this consultation business with God for every little thing. So let's say I have to go today and I have to use which public transport do I use? I don't have a car. Which public transport do I use? I will consult God. I'll consult God. I want to consult. You know why? Because if I do something without consulting God, then it's only me to blame. But obviously, if I have God, it means that if God said I must do this, or God saying I mustn't do this, then God knows best. So because God knows best, then that's better for me, right? I was just getting distracted. So for me to also be able to not be on the strongest soldier list in 2024, I have to reflect on this year. The things that I did this year that I cannot take to 2024. The things that I started this year that I can take to 2024. The good and the bad, the pros and cons, everything like that. I have to reflect on what happened in this year. For me, it's even reflecting on what happened last year, the last 3 years, because I've been in war for the last 3 years. So I have to also reflect on what those things are that I need to live in 2023, so that in 2024 I am off that list. Okay. And also a good one that I found it could be good for my personal life also, is to declutter. So it's decluttering my home, decluttering my mind. I need to declutter because what you put in your mind is very, very, very important. I cannot emphasize, because right now there's power in what you listen to. You know, what you listen to, even when you're sleeping at night, you're all thinking about, like, let's say for instance, you got this new song that you like, or it's a catchy phrase, you'll be there. And right now on TikTok, there's this song of Northwest, Kanye West, what. I've been like, why, man? Why is this song playing in my mind? I don't even like hip hop or whatever that much, alright? So I'm like, but why? It's because I've been hearing it, scrolling on TikTok and hearing it, and you know, TikTok algorithms work. So because I've seen this before, and then it's gonna keep showing me all those things. So I I need to be intentional of what I put in my head. I cannot emphasize that enough. So in 2024, what I put in my head is gonna be a seed. When that seed grows, it's something beautiful, something good. Not only good for me, but good for my family, good for my community. So what I put in is also very important. So I'm gonna declutter my mind, but also your space. I cannot be having things that don't fit me anymore. I'm talking to myself right now. I cannot be having things that I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to exercise, I'm gonna lose some weight, and then those things will fit me. I cannot. I cannot be having things in my closet that don't fit me anymore. I'm like, oh, it's either I have to lose that weight, I have to give myself some time, because I do have clothes in my cupboard that don't fit me anymore. So I have to let go. If this is a new body for now, I have to let go. So I need to declutter, because I do not have much space as it is. So I cannot be having things that don't fit me. Declutter your mind, declutter your home. Those shows on TLC about some people holding on to things for a long time, I don't want to be part of that. So I wrote that down, and then I want to have specific goals, and my goals must have a timeline. So if I say I'm going to be doing 1, 2, 3 on Monday, there has to be a time for it. So it's also important. Also, I didn't yet say my morning and evening routine. In my morning and evening routine, God-centered also, because I need to also journal. Journaling is very, 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 very important. It's also important, if I set a specific goal and then I fail on that goal, then I know that I am accountable for this and this and this. So if you're just living without setting any specific goal, that is what has hindered me in the last 3 years. My action plan has been almost zero. My goal plan has been there, but action plan after the goal has been bare minimum. So my goal and my action plan, so I need to have a goal and a specific timeline and an action plan in this year. I am ready for okay. The other one that I'm gonna be doing 2024, I had started a bit this year, and then you know how it goes with exercising and eating healthy. So I have dropped like 90% of me doing those things, and I wasn't even doing them on 100%, and then I have dropped significantly. So I need to do better with exercising, and what I put in my body, it also goes with what I put in with my mind. It has to be good. It has to benefit my body. It has to benefit my mind. So I need to watch what I eat, and I need to stop coming up with excuses. Oh, eating healthy is expensive. I need to try to find those alternatives to eating healthy food. That's what I need to do. Oh, the other one I wrote down here is to have enough sleep. I do not sleep my 8 hours. I don't even remember the last time I slept 7 hours. I try. Maybe 7 hours I try. But mostly it's like 6 hours or 5 hours. I don't know, maybe it's because of the stress and stuff, but I want to try to. It's also because I'm on my phone or on my laptop, and then you're busy watching something, and then it takes over your time, and then that screen time makes you stay awake, seriously, because I will sleep after a couple of hours after putting down the phone or whatever. It takes me longer to sleep. So I need to have in my action plan of the day and timelines, I need to have a specific time for having my phone on and the time for having my phone off and stuff like that, so that I can have enough sleep. Is very important. I also need to have time where I think without any distractions, without any having a phone that is distracting you all the time. You need to have time where you think. Even when you have that morning routine of prayer and journaling and all those stuff, you cannot just write down and pray and not have time to listen. You need to listen, to have a moment to yourself, to just be quiet and be like, oh, because sometimes we don't hear anything that even if God is talking to us about something, but because my morning routines were like, let me just do it to pass time, or let me just do it because it's something that I'm supposed to do. And then I'm like, yo, it's just I achieved that here, but what did I learn from it? Nothing. What did I gain from it? Nothing. So I want to change that. I'm going back to my morning routine, but I want to change that, right? So I also need to be better in journaling, because I think journaling is also gonna help me with my memory, right? I forget things easily. Now, like for example, now my daughter has had those Specsavers thing. I don't remember if it's this year or last year for the life of me, because they need to be there. You need to change them after 2 years. I don't remember. So I have to go through my phone to check if I did take a picture on that phone, or to check the SMS on that day. So I think if I'm journaling, right, every day, it will be easy for me if I don't remember something to be able to remember it, right? Like 2 more minutes. So that is some of the things that I need to do, because lo nyaka lo nyaka. But in all, I am so grateful that I'm still alive and I'm still able to see new days. You know, guys, it's like death is becoming so normal these days. So we have to be grateful for life, né? And then those are some of the things that I've written down. I know that these are the things that I need to do. I written them down in this to choir book here. So if I have other things that I want to add, this is I will do a part 2 of this video, or I will not have anything to add. It's all there already. So it was being God-centered, having a morning routine and a night routine also, and then I will have to reflect on this year. I need to leave some things. I need to declutter my mind. I need to know what I put in, and then I need to have a specific goals, action plan, timelines, you know, exercising and eating better, enough sleep. Also it's very important for me to have something to look forward to. So if in a day I have nothing to look forward to, that day becomes something else. So I need to also, I'm adding the one to have something to look forward to. Either being, I will have to learn a new skill. There are many free online courses that are there. Is it I choose one and I stick to it, because I think I've done a few where I've joined this online free course, and I've joined this one, and I didn't even do more than 2 days on that site. So obviously, because I'll be more woke in 2024, when I join something, then I have to commit to it, and then I have to finish it. Okay, so that's all for now from me. If I have more than 5, I can include them in another video if I'm talking about something else or this, and then I will update you also. Even the 2024 in January, I'll be saying this is what I'm doing, this is what it's working for me, this is what is not working for me. So it's a journey that I am willing to go on. So that's it for now. But it will never happen again in 2024. Especially with the same things. And then at least let's move to different challenges. It cannot be one war. It cannot be the same war. Let it be different in 2024, right? So don't forget that God loves you,